can be such a game changer. One thing I've noticed as I've been talking the past months with hoteliers of all ages is that the age group above 40, they all state they had some strong mentor in their life early on that really guided them and pushed them in a direction. Where anyone under that age, there's a lower chance that that's happening from what I'm hearing. Do you have an idea of what's going on there?
I mean, first of all, I'm 39, not 40 yet, right? So I might be just at that border and be able to have a glimpse into the buckets you opened there. I think I had mentors in my life, but I would not put one mentor out there as this was the mentor who pulled me along and dragged me along and was there on every stage of my career, right? But certain skills or certain facades of my skill set and my experiences were impacted by certain mentors. And I think that's exactly where the change is happening. Back from the very hierarchical step by step and you follow in the footsteps growth to really be a skill-based mentoring, right? So I can mention, for example, Ann Golden, who is the GM and VP of Europe North America for Pan Pacific. She was the opening GM at Mondrian in London, which is now the Sea Containers in London. She understood it like no one other to bring the right people together to create that magic sauce in a team, in an atmosphere, also in management levels. And everybody was super dedicated and devoted. And you had the feeling she knew everybody's name. She was really a pleaser, but on the other hand, she was damn hard on numbers. Others from early on in my stage, obviously around the university, Luke Gomez, who was my professor for tech in business. Also, my recent time at Numa, obviously, with Gerhard and Christian, the two co-founders, and Dimitri as a third one. Yeah, they opened a complete new perspective onto the industry, right? Suddenly I had a real estate mindset. Suddenly I had a tech-driven mindset. Suddenly you understood really right? Which is, I think, in the startup industry, probably the most loved expression, and in the hospitality industry, the most hated expression. Um, Why is that? Because we are perfectionists in hospitality industry, right? We want to create that special moment. We want to have that perfect product. And in the startup world, you quite often say, I deliver 80% and the other 20 I figure out on the way, which helps you grow and scale and be efficient. But yeah, so I had these two hearts in my chest during growing. And I think that's where they mentored me a lot, and it helped me to find that balance of when do you need to be perfectionized and when speed of an essence.